Hi there, you're looking at a UK unboxing of Geek Fuel for November 2016. You can see this interesting red box with the information, geeky goodness inside, down the side. I can tell you this is the first Geek Fuel I've had, I think, for about a year. So time to give them another go. They had a very good Black Friday deal or Cyber Monday deal or sometime around that general time period to get the November box shipped to me. And I can tell you as well, this is a pretty heavy box as these ones go. It's certainly a good amount of weight to it. I haven't easily been able to find a theme, so it is one, it's hidden away inside, but there were quite a few sort of teasers about the items inside, which I probably looked at in my email box at the time, but I can't remember the details of now, so it's going to be quite a nice surprise. So it could be one of these where I get things completely wrong, or it could be one that I do really well. But we start off with Geek Fuel, and I do like this sort of inner box packaging there. Encouraging this unboxing video. Well, you can see it's at geeksubscriptionbox.com and on the Geek Subs Box YouTube channel. Got the logo there, the information there, and I do like this way things are wrapped up. So even if you accidentally, when you cut through, as I've cut through the tag, see a bit inside, you still can't see the items. And I think this could really be used a little bit of mini wrapping paper or something like that. Quite a cool sort of robot alien. So we've got loads of stuff as well. So starting off with the Geek Fuel magazine, which is going to tell us what's inside. The only thing I can see, luckily, is Guardians of the Galaxy, and I'll try not read it, but nice to have a little magazine. That presumably goes to the side. And I'm going to start off with mugs, because I actually like mugs in boxes, because they always tend to come in handy. And this Batman one, saying Thwack, is, and Wham, and Zack. I don't know if Zack is a term I remember from the TV show, but I remember the others. Presumably Zack might be a maker, but it looks really cool. It's quite a heavy mug, and explains a lot of the weight as well. But these are, yeah, so Zack is the maker there. These are really useful to have a supply of mugs. I'm not somebody who thinks that every item in the kitchen needs to match, so really great. And I spotted another one at the side here as well, which is, I think, a Wonder Woman. I'd like to say it's WWF, because that reminds me so much of the old World Wrestling Federation logo, but it's certainly a Wonder Woman mug there. Another DC character, again, it is a Zack as the maker, and very nicely packaged as well for the journey from, I presume, the United States, the UK. So two really good boxes of two memorable characters. And next, well, I was going to say it could be a pencil case. I think I've ever had a pencil case in a box, but it is a T-shirt, and it's a nice heavy T-shirt. It's got a sort of very rubbery feel because of how the print is on, but it's a good dark colour. It's just black and grey, and I think this is Futurama. I think there was a vaguely remember spoiler about Futurama, particularly because I've just glanced at it on the front page of the magazine, and it looks quite a large, extra large, but I'm sure it will be okay. But it's a T-shirt. It's a good thick T-shirt, a good winter type T-shirt, and yeah, it is extra large there, and it looks like Bender from Futurama with a city at the bottom there. So yeah, I think it sort of works very well. It's a simple T-shirt, but sometimes these simple T-shirts are the most effective. So definitely a nice T-shirt. I think that was a winner for me. And there's still more. So it started up really well. We've got something in a box. The Geek Fuel Awesome Mix Volume 1. Looks like a mixtape. It feels sort of slightly spongy, so I don't know what's inside. It's clearly a bit bulging, and it could be cloth, could be socks. This is like Christmas when you unbox things, you go very excited, it turns out to be socks. Well, actually, I'm always happy with socks because they're always, because you always need them, and it certainly is. It's certainly Marvel socks, and this must be the Guardians of the Galaxy item there. Is it Rocket Raccoon? Mix and match socks. You get a pair and a spare, so you can mix and wear. So that means that you get 3 socks. And does it mean they're all different? So you can mix them up. Well, they're slightly sealed at the bottom, but yes. So we've got a different character there. Is that something like Groot? And looks like yeah, Rocket Raccoon again. So maybe it means you can wear them as a set of Raccoon, but you can also mix in Groot for a bit of a change. Well, I mean, it's certainly different there. And it could come in handy if you're the kind of person who finds one sock goes missing when you wash for no apparent reason, and normally ends up inside a quilt cover or something many months later. But that's exciting. And finally then, I think this is finally possibly 2 items in here. Oh, so not quite finally, no. So up next, we've got a Geek Fuel Epic Enamels Temple Edition collectible pin. So I think it's presumably this is Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. There, it looks like those retro figures, whatever that series is called, probably something like retro figures, and it's clearly number 1 there. It's just something quite different, so quite fun. I know badges aren't the most exciting thing, but it's quite fun, and you've got a 1 in 40 chance of getting the rare one with, I suppose, a sort of a collectible item or a bust or something on the front there. And that is a regular one, but it's still quite nice. And so I didn't say quite and finally, because this bit of paper, the Geek Fuel wrapping, keeps coming back, and actually there's potentially 2 items in here. So, and finally one is Dandy or Glimpse, A Brief Life. Oh, Dandy or A Brief Glimpse into the Life of the Candy Alchemist. I don't immediately get that. I mean, to me it looks like the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory type item, but quite where the word dandy comes in. Anyway, it's something, it's a Steam game to download. So there you go. It's a shoot 'em up Steam game, but I think it probably is channeling Charlie and the Chocolate Factory there in that logo. And so some information here. So the booklet then might not have this. So it's a Futurama exclusive Futurama Bender t-shirt. I think it is really nice, as you can see. The Guardians of the Galaxy mixtape, which is really 3 socks there, an interesting box. And it's the, pair and a spare. The downloadable Steam game Dandy, I'm not that fussed about those, but it's there. The Temple Fuel Epic Enamels pin. So there we go. And there's 500 rare ones there, so it's interesting enough. There's 500 rares, and 1 in 40 of them is rare. Then if you like, you can work out how many of these boxes are sold. Okay. And finally, the licensed Batman and Wonder Woman mugs, and I think they're pretty cool. I do like those mugs. They'll be really useful, and it does, whether they're exclusive or not, I don't know, but they're certainly licensed. And I will look back at this magazine then, because I was expecting this to have the items in, but it doesn't. But it's just some information about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 on May the 5th, 2017. Some games, the Dandy game there, various Geek Guide things you can buy, like that Lord of the Rings Rivendell statue and many others, and lots of cheaper ones under $50 there. I think the iPad arcade cabinet looks quite good if anyone wants to buy me a Christmas present. Contact me at geeksubscriptionbox.com, and some little puzzles. So that's what you have inside, and then lots of unboxing videos. People are very happy with their items in previous boxes. So I think this one is pretty good. My first Geek Fuel for a while. I'll certainly check this out again because I'm quite impressed. I like the t-shirt, the mugs, the socks, and it's quite a fun box. So thanks for joining me. And there was no theme. It was just a good selection of geek items, and sometimes that's enough. You can see more about Geek Fuel. You look at other unboxing videos, look at the reviews, including this one at geeksubscriptionbox.com. See you again soon.